Hi everybody, this is Jim McKeogh at Gym Root. Hi everybody, this is square root of Gym squared at Friend Central School, going over single step equations problems. And this was our homework for tonight, this problem set, and I'm going to go through numbers 1 through 15. Okay, the first three up are all a whole number coefficient times the variable. When we see problems like this, we want to divide. Division in this case is going to get the variable by itself. We can always multiply by the reciprocal. A little bit more on that later. But for now, number 1, 4x equals 24. Divide each side by 4 because we want the variable to be by itself. The 4's cancel. We have x equals 6, not 8. I had 8 in the previous video. That was my mistake. Number 2, 12x equals 144. Divide each side by 12. 12's cancel. X equals 12. 144 over 12. Number 3, 40x equals 20. Okay, divide each side by 40. And then x equals 20 over 40, we have to reduce this. X equals 2 over 4. The zeros cancel. And then x equals 1 over 2. Next group, 4, 5, and 6. X minus 4 equals 24. This is an addition and subtraction problem. We want to do the opposite of minus 4, which is plus 4. And we do that to both sides. X equals 28. 12 plus x equals 144. Okay, 12 is positive and it's on the same side as x. And it's connected with addition. So here we want to do the opposite of positive 12, which is negative 12 to both sides. X equals 132. And here 40 plus x equals 20, minus 40. Minus 40. X equals negative 20. For numbers 7, 8, and 9, we now have to start thinking about reciprocals. Okay, so 1/2 x equals 25. For that, to get rid of, we can think about it like this. 1/2 of something is 25. So if it's money, half of your money is $25, then all of your money is 50. Now, we can find this also the algebraic way by multiplying by the reciprocal. The reciprocal of 1 over 2 is 2 over 1. And we multiply that to both sides, and we just have to remember that 25 as a fraction is 25 over 1. And then 25 over 1 times 2 over 1, x equals 50. Here we also see that when we multiply by the reciprocal, the 2's and the 1's cancel. That's just x on that side. X over 3 is 11. You can think about this. If you divide all your pancakes by 3, you get 11. Okay, well, that means you have 33 pancakes. But here, if we're dividing by 3, that's the same as, or the opposite of that is multiplying by 3. And here we want to multiply 3 to both sides, but that's 3 over 1. 3 over 1 to both sides, and then we have x equals 33. X divided by 3 is the same as 1/3 of x. We can see that up here for this problem where we have to multiply by the reciprocal of 1/3, which is 3 over 1, and we do that to both sides. X equals 33. These two problems, if you'll notice, are the same. Okay, 10, 11, and 12. For 10, 11, and 12, we have 4/5 x equals 16. Multiply each side by the reciprocal, which is 5 over 4. 5 over 4. 16 over 1 times 5 over 4. And then all this is uncancelled, so we have x. Okay, to do this kind of fraction multiplication, it's sometimes easier to think, is there a number that goes into 4 and into 16 evenly? Yes, 4 does. 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 16 4 times. That gives us this new problem. So x equals 4 over 1 times 5 over 1. X equals 20. 5 6x equals 30, or 30 equals 5 6x. Multiply each side by 6 over 5. Alright, let me clear this space up a little bit. These 5 cancels, these 6 cancels, so x is on the right side equals 6 over 5 times 30 over 1. We can cross cancel here. 5 goes into 5 once. 5 goes into 30 6 times. 6 times 6 equals x. X equals 36. For this problem here, we have 5x over 6 equals 15. Well, if we think about 5 times x over 6, that's the same as 5/6 x. To get rid of that, same technique. 6, multiply each side by 6 over 5. Here the 6's cancel, here the 5's cancel. We're going to be left with x equals 15 times 6 over 5, and that's 15 over 1. X equals 5 goes into 5 once, 5 goes into 15 3 times. 3 times 6, x equals 18. And for the last 3 problems, 13, 14, and 15, 13, 12 equals 3 plus x minus 3 to both sides. X equals 9. 14 plus x equals 2. Subtract 14 from both sides because that 14 was positive. X equals negative 12. And then 14 equals x plus 2. Add 2 to both sides. 16 equals x. I hope this helps with your homework.